everyone. Okay, I will wait for another minute. So let the people join in and then I will introduce myself. And trainer at Innisfree India, and I hope you all are staying safe, staying healthy, and enjoying quarantine with your family. And I am glad that you all have tuning in today's session, and it gives me opportunity that I would love to discuss about makeup tips and tricks with all of you, and I'll be showing you and I'll be demonstrating you right away, demonstrating on my face right away makeup, and I'll be showing you how to create a glamorous cocktail party look. It's like toner. I'll show you what all I've used on my skin. So I've used this orchid flute from Innisfree, and this is a combination of toner and lotion, and it helps in prepping your skin with hydration and also lock some moisture deep inside the skin. And I've used orchid English essence. So this essence is intensive care, and it is really good to give you that flawless and plump look instantly right after using. And eye cream I have used, which is really important step if you want to create a smoky eye or any kind of eye makeup. So eye cream I have used to make the surface more smoother and to brighten up my under eye. So eye cream is really important. So make sure to use eye cream if you want to get a nice look and if you want to prevent any kind of creasiness around the eyes. And the last step which I've used is orchid day cream, and this will help in sealing the all essential ingredients of serum and also makes your entire face surface more smoother, and it also makes sure that the skin is well moisturized so that makeup can easily blend over your skin. So skincare is really important if you want to get a nice base, flawless base, and it makes sure that your makeup will last more longer and your base can be flawless, as you want a flawless base actually. Who don't want a flawless face? Everyone wants a flawless face. And even though if you have oily skin or dry skin, still you need a moisturizer. So for oily skin, people can use a gel based moisturizer, and for dry skin people can use a moisturizing and nourishing based cream. So that's all about, you need to prep your skin with the skincare before using a makeup. And I'll be directly using, now that my skin is already well moisturized, a primer from Innisfree, and I'm going to use this Innisfree Pore Blur Primer, which is one of my favorite primer because it has all the skin friendly ingredient which will not cause any kind of reaction on the skin, and it has all the safe ingredient even for troubled skin. So this is a non-comedogenic and silicone free. So this will be really good even on the troubled skin, and if you have a sensitive skin, people can also use this primer. Squeezing a little bit, just one drop, tiny bit amount is enough for entire face. Just use on the center of your, like on the T-point. This is the most targeted area, and squeeze a little bit more, and I'll be using on my entire face because I want to get a flawless smooth surface, and use in the downwards just like this. So the primer will help in making your surface more, skin surface more smoother, and it also fills a line or a wrinkle around your face which you have, and it gives you a flawless skin and smooth skin texture so that your makeup or foundation can easily blend in your skin, and you will be able to achieve kind of flawless skin after using the foundation. So just make sure to use in the downwards even if you have a small hair, so this will prevent the kind of patchy look. So use in the downwards. This technique will help in giving you that smooth skin texture. And now I'm going to use directly a concealer after using the primer. So this concealer I'm using from Innisfree, my concealer, and this is in shade N22. So this will be really good to cancel out the dark circle, and it also helps in cancelling out the pigmentation or dark spot from your face. So just take a little bit, and I would recommend people with the deep skin who has a major dark circle problem can go with the red color corrector So that will help in cancelling out the dark circle, major dark circle problem, and it will also help in cancelling out the dark spot or pigmentation from the skin. But for now, I'm going to use this concealer. So this will do the work of cancelling out the dark circle. Just take a little bit amount, and I'm going to use under my eye. For that, I would be needing a hand mirror. Just a little bit, not too much. And wherever I have a dark circle, I'll use on top of that this concealer. And to blend this concealer, you would be needing a beauty blender. It should be a damp beauty blender. So just dab the dab. It should be very in the light pressure. Make sure that you're using in the correct way. You just need to dab. So this dabbing formula will help in setting the concealer into the skin, and it can brighten up your dark circle or cancel out your dark spot or pigmentation or uneven tone from your skin. Just dab. And for dark circle, people with deep skin, if you're using concealer, so I would recommend to use a 1 or 2 shade lighter than your skin tone to cancel out the dark circle. And the excess one you can even use on top of your eyelid. So now I'm done with the concealer step, and I'll be using now, after the concealer step, a foundation. So this foundation I'm using from Innisfree, which is a My Foundation in shade W33 2.3. So Innisfree is having varieties of so many categories in the foundation. There is a 3 category. One is a matte, one is a semi-matte, and one is a glow. So the matte one is really perfect for oily skin, and the semi-matte is really good for a combination skin texture, and the glow one is good for a dry skin, people with the dry skin. So I'm using this 2.3, which is a semi-matte, because I want to get the same moisture and same coverage on my skin. So this 2.3 means the first number it reflects like it gives moisture to your skin, and the 3 it means it gives a coverage. So 3 means it has a medium coverage, and 2 means it has a medium moisture. So this is all about I want to get a even moisture and even coverage on my skin. And it has also safe ingredient. It is a combination of volcanic cluster, and it is a combination of green tea extract, which is safe for your skin, and it has a very nice refreshing fragrance. So you just need a 1 drop of the foundation, not too much, because you don't want to layer up your skin with the foundation. So just a little bit. You just need to make a dot over your skin like this. And I would also give you one tips if you want to get exact shade of the foundation for your face. So what you need to do is you need to check a foundation against your jawline like this, and try to kind of blend with your hand. And if the foundation disappears from your skin, which means you have got the right shade for your skin. So like that you can match and get the flawless base for your skin. So what I have done is made a dot on my skin like this, and I'm using to get the to blend a makeup on your face, you will be also needing a right tool for your foundation. So I'm using this foundation brush, the cover foundation brush from Innisfree, which will give me a full coverage and easily blend my foundation over the skin. So start blending the foundation from the center of your face like this, and make sure that you're using in the downwards, so that it will help in giving the smooth base. Just keep blending like this in the downwards. So if you're using it downwards, so that if you have small hair over your skin or any kind of uneven texture of your skin, then it will help in smoothing up the surface of your skin. Just downwards. And the same on the forehead, I'm using on the eyelid as well. And the excess one you can use over your lips, because I'm gonna give you one more tip why I'm using the foundation over my lips. And make sure that you're covering the neck also with the same foundation. So now I'm done with the base foundation step. And directly going to use a concealer again to highlight my high point of the face. And for that I'm using a water-based concealer. So you just need to use on the center of your face, like forehead, and on the center of your nose, a little bit on chin, a little bit on the cupid bow, and you need to blend with the damp beauty blender. Just dab. So this will help in setting the concealer in the foundation, and this will brighten up your face as well. So this why I'm using the another concealer, water-based concealer, to highlight my T point to get the flawless skin. And the fourth step I'm going to use is a powder. So powder is also really important to get the smooth surface and to get the poreless skin. And for that I'm using a no sebum pore blur powder. So this pore blur powder has also contained safe ingredient which will help in minimizing the pores instantly and gives a poreless skin. And for that I'm using a large powder brush, and you just need a little bit quantity. Just dab the excess a little bit on the cap and dip the brush into the powder and tap the extra one and start using from the forehead. You just need to dab. So dabbing will also give a little coverage on the skin. So make sure that you're holding a brush from the middle. So this technique will help in easily blending your makeup, and also gives a very light texture on your skin, and it will not crease the lines over your skin. So just dab and dust the excess powder from your skin like this. Use till neck. So I'm done with the base, and now I'm going to use is eyebrow step, and for that I'm using Innisfree Auto Eyebrow Pencil. So base is also done, and I'm going to use directly the eyebrow pencil in shade Espresso. So for deep skin tone, I would recommend to use a little darker brown, and you can always match your eyebrow pencil according to your hair color. So if you have a dark hair color, you can use a deep or dark brown pencil, and if you want to get a more natural, then you can of course use a little lighter shade of the brown to fill eyebrow. So for that, what I'm going to use is I'm just following my bottom line of the eyebrow and drawing a line like this. And from the arch point I'm going down like this. Same following for above line. So this method will help in getting the perfect shape of the eyebrows. And again going down. And make sure that you should stop the drawing the pencil from the outer corner like this. Do not go above the outer corner of the eye. And start filling the eyebrow pencil from the middle, and intensify a little with the darker shade your arch. And it has also a spoolie brush, so I'm going to blend my eyebrow with this spoolie brush. Just use this in the outwards, comb out in the outwards. And just to blend, I'm using this in the outwards, in the upper, sorry. And here I'm done with the perfect shape. Same I'm following for the other eye. draw a line. You just need to follow your natural line of the eyebrow to get the perfect shape. And again, draw the pencil in the arch and in the middle of the eyebrow. Do not start filling from the beginning, otherwise your eyebrow will look unnatural. Alright, so I will just come out in the upwards like this. So just need to blend, keep blending in the upwards, come out in the upwards. Okay, I'm done with the eyebrow filling step, and what I'm doing is to get the perfect shape again. I'll be using a same the foundation which I've used for my skin, or else one shade lighter than that you can use, but I'm using the same one which I've applied on my skin. And I'll just correct the line below, just below the bottom bottom of the eyebrow line. I'm concealing to get the extra perfect eyebrow shape like this. And same for above, I'll be using here. And you just need to conceal. And to blend, you need to use a ring finger. Just dab over the concealer or the foundation which you have used. Blend with the ring finger. So the ring finger, why I'm suggesting to use, because it has a very light pressure and the makeup will easily blend with this ring finger. So I'm done. Again, doing the same for another eyebrow. So by mistake, if you have drawn the wrong line or thicker shape, then you can just shape with the concealer or with the foundation. You can hide those lines actually. So I'm done here. A little bit in the center of the eyebrow I'll be using. And I'm done here. Again, try to blend with the ring finger. This is how I draw my eyebrow, and again with the help of spoolie brush, blend your eyebrow again. Come out your hair. So I'm done with the eyebrow shaping also. Now what I'm going to use is a eyeshadow step, and for that I'm going to use this Innisfree eyeshadow palette, and I'll show you this. I'm going to use this Innisfree eyeshadow palette, and where I've customized a lot of color from with my choice. So you will have a choice. You don't need to stick with the same eyeshadow palette, eyeshadow color. You can customize in the Innisfree, and I'm going to use to get the I'll be creating a smoky eye look. And smoky, make sure think smoky eye is a technique, not the color. So you can use any color if you want to get a smoky eye. And I'm going to use a color in shade light brown first as a base of my eyeshadow. Dip the brush into the light shade of the brown and try to cover your entire lid like this. Same I'll be doing for other eye. Make sure you're holding a brush from the middle. And try to cover your entire lid. Now what I'll be doing is, I'm taking one contour brush or a small eyeshadow brush, and dip the eyeshadow brush in a little dark shade of the brown or burgundy or blue, any color. Color is your choice. So tap the extra one, and I'm following my crease line. I'll be using the burgundy color which I've used, which I'm taking right now under my crease line. You just need to little intensify the crease line. So this is a crease line, this one. Just cover with the dark shade of the eyeshadow, your crease line. and spray a little bit of outer corner of your eye. Same I'll be doing with this eyebrow, cover the crease line with the dark shade of the eyeshadow. Any dark shade will do, even if you're using a blue smoky eye, or if you're using burgundy smoky eye, but your crease line should be a little darker, so you just need to intensify with the darker shade, one or two darker shade which you're using the color. Just use in the circular motion like this. So just keep blending in the circular motion. Blending is a key to achieve the smooth, natural, smoky eye look. And I'm done. And what I'm taking is a fluffy eyeshadow blender brush and dip into the burgundy color and try to cover your entire lid. And for that, hold the brush like this and blend with the light pressure. Just keep on blending. You can go a little bit above the crease line, that's okay because it's smoky eye. Same I'll be doing for another eye. Just cover the lid, entire eyelid. Hold a brush like this. I'm going a little bit above the outer corner. And here I'm done. So make sure your crease line should not be like a harsh line. You just need to blend. So blend like this. I've done. And so what I'm doing is now I'm taking a light purple shade glitter or shimmer. If you have, you can use that as well, the shimmer. But I'm taking for right now glitter, the purple glitter, and spray. If you don't want to get a spray the glitter above your below your lash line, under the eye, you just need to spray a hydrating mist into your brush like this, and again dip the brush into the eyeshadow and just use in the middle of your eyelid like this, just in the middle. Can you see here? Same I'm doing for other eye. I'm just using in the middle of my eyelid. And I'm done with the eyeshadow for above eyelid, and same I'll be following the little darker shade, the burgundy shade or a dark brown shade for a lower lash line. It should be close to your lash line. Make sure that. Same following for other eye. Take a 1 or 2 shade darker eyeshadow and then use on the lower lash line. And take a small blender brush and try to blend in the circular motion only. Okay, I'm done, and I'm going to use is eye pen liner to get the perfect wing. So this is a really good liner to get the intense color, and it is also smudge proof and waterproof. So this, even though if you are sweating a lot, then it will not get smudged around your eyes. And this is a perfect pen liner for beginners as well. And this is called Innisfree Power Proof Pen Liner. And just what you need to do is shake first, and then what you need to do is dip the eye pencil brush like this, close to your upper lash line. Just dip and draw one line here from the outer corner of your eye and try to merge same in this line. So here I've got the perfect wing. So in this way you can achieve the perfect wing. Same I'm doing for the other eye. Dip the pen liner like this. You just need to dip and draw one line from the outer corner. Try to merge same. So you have the same wing liner, and what you need to do is to get the sharpened wing liner is take an angle brush, this one, dip into the concealer and just cancel out the extra line which you have drawn by mistake like this, and dip with your fingertips. Just dip, 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 dip. I'm just trying to even up the line. Here I'm done with the perfect wing, and now what I'm going to use is take any kind of beige color liner or a yellow color liner, or else you can take even white color liner, but I'm taking right now this yellow color liner just to fill my waterline. So this will help in popping out your eyeshadow color, and it will also help in making your eye look more bigger. So this is what I use to make my eye look more bigger and to pop up my eyeshadow. And what I'm going to use is now a mascara, which is one of my favorite mascara from Innisfree. This is called Super Volume Mascara, and it has also safe ingredient, which is a black bean and black pearl powder. So this is really good to intensify your lashes, and it also protects your lashes, and it has a very nice shape of the brush. So for that, what you need to do is first shake your mascara tube and then just take out the brush. And I'm going to give one tips for this, how to get a volume mascara and volume lashes, sorry. So blink your eye and start the mascara using from the root of your lashes. So like this you need to use. Blink, and it should be very close to your root. And let rest for some time, like for 2 to 3 seconds, and then again reapply the mascara on the lashes in the zigzag motion. So can you see the curling and the volume effect? I have applied just mascara only. Same I'll be doing for other eye. Start using the mascara from the root of the lashes and use in the ringling motion or zigzag motion. So if you are using in a zigzag motion, that will help in creating a length, and if you're using in the ringling motion, that will help in volumizing the lashes. And I'll be doing same the for lower lashes, use the mascara from the root of your lash and use in the ringling motion or zigzag motion. I prefer zigzag motion for lower lash. So I'm done with the eye makeup. Can you see the look? I've applied the purple glitter in the middle of my eyelid and the burgundy base for my entire eyelid. And now what I'm going to use is a blusher. So I've also customized this blusher palette from the Innisfree in shade peach and the pink. For night cocktail party look, I'm going to use a pink shade because this will help in lifting up my entire makeup, and also it gives a flash to your base. So you can also mix together. So I prefer using just alone. Dip the brush into the pink color of the blusher and start using from the apple of your cheek. For that you need to smile. You just smile and then use on the center of your apple of the cheeks and use in the shape of C. In this way. So this will give you a very natural shape, and it also gives you a it enhances your makeup look actually, the blusher if you use. Same, start from the center of your apple of the cheeks using in the shape of C. And using the extra one on the nose, and I'm going to use now the last step, which is a highlighter, which is also really important if you want to get the glamorous look and if you want to get that a glowing effect. So I'm going to use a highlighter in shade, so I would recommend people, those with the deep skin can use a golden highlighter, and people with the cool undertone, they can use a pink highlighter or the purple highlighter. That will work on the cool under skin tone. So I'm using the golden one. Just dip the brush into the highlighter and use on the high point of your face. So high point of the face is a center of the forehead and nose, center of the nose and chins and cupid bow and the cheekbones. So feel your bones over your face, and just right on that you need to use a highlighter. Use in the shape of C. A little bit on the center of the nose, a little bit on the center of the forehead, under the chin, on top of the cupid bow, and take a small brush, the eyeshadow brush, and dip the brush into the highlighter. Use on the rim of your eye, just the inner corner of the eye. So this will help in again eyeshadow, popping up the entire eye makeup look. And for contouring, I'm going to use 2 shades darker than my skin tone. This, take a contouring brush, use in the shape of 3. So what I'm doing is just using in the shape of 3 like this. Cover your jawline. So this contour will help in shaping your makeup, shaping your face actually. And cover your forehead, end of the forehead, and cover your jawline like this. Make sure to use in the shape of shape. So this will help in correcting your shape of your face. A little bit on the center of the forehead like this. Okay, so now I'm done with the entire, makeup step and makeup look. So last step I'm going to use is a makeup fixer. Sorry, the lipstick I forget. I'll be using a lipstick as well. And for that I'm going to use a lip liner. So this is a shade peach, or you can even take the darker shade, darker brown. But I'm using the peach one. Just outline your lips, not like where, as you can see the blur line of your lips. Just you need to draw a line over that. And draw one line in the center of your lips. And fill the entire lip with the lip liner. And I'm going to use Innisfree Vivid Cotton Ink, which has again a natural ingredient, natural oil, which will help in maintaining the moisture of your lips, and it will not crack the lips even though it's a matte lipstick. So it will give you that moisturizing effect from inside and matte effect from the outside. So this will prevent the crackness from the lips. Just need to merge. You can also blur out your cupid bow. And again, if you want a perfect shape of your lips, so that you need to use this brush, lip brush, or even the angle brush will do. So I'm going to use the angle brush only, and using the concealer under my line. And try to blend with your fingertips. And take again a little bit more. And I'm done with the lipstick step as well. And this was my final look. And I hope you have learned or enjoyed the session. And that's all about you can do for a cocktail party look. And thanks. See you again, and don't forget to stay safe, stay beautiful, and stay healthy. Thank you. Bye bye.